There's a saying that life is a journey, and it's true for everyone, from the most accomplished individuals to the least experienced. We all face both highs and lows, and every situation presents us with choices. Each step in life is like a small test, and the decisions we make lead us in different directions. That's why it's important to learn from observing other people's lives, understanding the decisions they've made to get where they are today. This wisdom applies to both great people and those with less experience. Let me tell you a story about a wise person. One day, this sage was sitting under a tree when some people came and sat down beside him. They asked a simple question: "How did you become so wise?" The sage turned to them, looked for a moment, and replied, "Because I learned from fools. I observe how they make decisions and avoid making the same mistakes that got them into trouble." This principle applies to your life as well. Make every moment a chance to learn by observing. It's one of the easiest ways to shorten your learning curve and position yourself ahead of the majority. Always remember that life is full of lessons, and it's your duty as a human to remain a lifelong student. The moment you believe you've learned enough is the moment you stop growing. So, let's explore some important lessons and principles that everyone should keep in mind. 1. Joy is an individual decision. Your happiness is something only you can control. Much of your joy comes from within, and you should have mastery over your emotions. While it's natural to pursue physical pleasures, true happiness isn't solely dependent on satisfying primal desires, including sexual ones. Don't rely on others to create your happiness, as this often leads to disappointment. Your happiness is your responsibility in all aspects of life, including relationships. For instance, on a rainy day, one person might find joy in the rain while another curses the weather. It's all about your mindset. Remember, happiness is a daily choice that you must make. One way to cultivate this mindset is by disconnecting from social media, as it can often foster envy and discontent. 2. Nothing lasts forever. The good times and the bad times are all fleeting. When life is great, embrace it fully and be thankful. When challenges arise, stay composed and tackle them head-on. Remember that even the finest days will come to an end someday, so stay resolute and keep a clear head. 3. Life is arbitrary. We all start with different advantages and disadvantages, but the responsibility for crafting your best life ultimately falls on you. The life you dream of often lies on the other side of the challenges you're avoiding. Don't wait around, take action and stop complaining. 4. Embracing uncertainty in life is crucial. Often, the biggest risk is not taking risks at all. Many successful people took action to get where they are, and anything worthwhile usually involves some level of risk. Whether it's pursuing someone you find attractive or making a career change, most valuable things come with an element of risk. The choice is yours. Embrace the risk and truly live. 5. The strength of being fully engaged is vital. Many of us tend to dwell on the past or worry about the future, but living in these realms can be detrimental. While it's important to plan for the future, it shouldn't overshadow your present. Thinking about the future is essential for direction, but don't get stuck there. Let your future thoughts guide you as you work diligently in the present to achieve your desired lifestyle. Similarly, dwelling on the past won't bring it back. What truly matters is living in the present. Having a purpose is the key to living each day to the fullest, avoiding becoming a mindless wanderer stuck between the past and the future. 6. The downside of overanalyzing. As we grow, we tend to overanalyze everything. Even minor actions by others can send us into a spiral of thoughts and emotions. For example, someone at work didn't bid you farewell, and suddenly, you're convinced they despise you. these thoughts can consume you, even if the other person had no ill intent. The solution to overthinking is taking action. When you find yourself sinking into that abyss of thoughts, break free through action. Don't dwell on imaginary scenarios in your head. 7. Pursue your passion and make informed career choices. Your work is a significant part of your life. Imagine someone who loves programming. They wouldn't suddenly switch to civil engineering, even if pressured to do so. Such a shift would likely lead to inefficiency. Your time is precious, so dedicate it to developing skills that align with your career goals. Many people waste years pursuing careers or skills dictated by others, like their parents or friends, rather than pursuing their own interests. If you're unhappy with your chosen field, you won't find satisfaction in your career, and this discontent will affect other areas of your life. This is what we mean by investing in yourself. It should apply to your personal life too. Engage only in activities that align with your purpose and mission. Remember that your mind can be both a loyal companion and a formidable opponent, but ultimately, it's your perspective that determines which role it plays. Continually cultivate self-awareness, for understanding the intricate workings of your mind is a journey that never truly ends. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, tend to your thoughts with care. Weed out negativity and doubt, replacing them with the seeds of belief and resilience. Your mind's landscape is malleable, shaped by the thoughts you choose to water and nurture. Please subscribe to Stoic today. See you next time.